So if you clicked on this video and you expect me to talk about the opponents the Knicks have been beating or how I'm not confident in this team moving forward, then this isn't for you because I'm one of the most optimistic Knicks fans you'll ever see. I love being a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan my entire life since I got into basketball, and nothing's going to change about that. So to be on a 7-game win streak feels great, man. The last time we were playing this good of basketball, a lot of you were letting me know that it was the COVID shortened season. That feels like forever ago. I don't know. There was something about that year where the Knicks overachieved for sure, but I just like the direction that we have right now because there's a reason why that team lost in the first round. I'm looking at this Knicks team, and they've got Jalen Brunson, right? They've got RJ Barrett, 24 and 4 tonight. Julius Randle, 24 and 14 on 7 of 17 from the field. Not to mention that our bench is huge. We have just as good of a bench as anyone else in the East. Believe that, man. I mean, I'm looking at Emmanuel Quickly and Isaiah Hartenstein, Miles McBride, who finally is seeing minutes. I've wanted him to be getting them the whole year. He's so good defensively, and we're just trying to hope that his shot can fall consistently. Tonight, though, it wasn't about the bench. That might be a bad timing to bring that up. But the reason why the Knicks are on this streak is because they've gone to guys on this bench. Like, remember Quentin Grimes at one point? He wasn't even playing. Tonight, 32 minutes, just 6 points, 1 of 3 from the field for Quentin Grimes, but it's his defense, the 2 blocks, the 2 steals. He has completely changed our team around. He did make a huge mistake late in this game, obviously with the turnover, but he's what? He can't be older than 22 years old. He's a young guy in this league, and you pair him next to RJ Barrett and Jalen Brunson. We've got a lot to work with. Before I get into the rest of the video, if you are a fan of the New York Knicks, you've come to the right place. My name is Knicks Daily. Like I said, I'm not a Knicks expert. I'm literally a fan. Like, if you clicked on this video, like, I don't know any more about the Knicks than you. I do YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube since I was a 10-year-old, so that's why I made the channel. And I'm telling you, there's something about this Knicks team where I feel like we can beat anyone. I know that we haven't exactly played the best against some of these top teams. I mean, that's actually not even true. Like, we've actually played some good top teams well. But just during this streak, the teams the Knicks have been beating, right? Like the Pacers, they beat the Bulls twice, and just some of these lower Eastern Conference teams. But I truly do believe that we're about to see just a different version of the Knicks. I mean, even though they've won 7 in a row, Golden State Warriors, a lot of people have them as a top 10 team in the league. And even though they are 15 and 16, they've turned it around for sure. Toronto Raptors and Bulls, we got Sixers, Dallas, who dismantled us last time, Spurs, Rockets. So it's a very up and down schedule. The thing for the Knicks is just winning the games they're supposed to, right? You want home court, especially for a team that is young like the Knicks. You want that home court going into the playoffs. So for that to happen, I would love for us to be the 4th seed or lower. Now, right now, I'd imagine we're probably around the 5th seed. I'm actually going to look into that. I don't know where we are. I don't really check that much. I just focus on the Knicks, but we're the 6th seed right now. We are a game out of the 4th seed, and Brooklyn is that seed. The Brooklyn, the same thing. Oh, why is Brooklyn 9-1 in their last 10? Because they've played poor teams. And it's the same thing with the Nets. I mean, the Nets are beating teams they're supposed to. The Knicks are beating teams they're supposed to. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Now, we need to continue to build off this, right? I mean, this was not a pretty game. I mean, I thought we were going to lose this. I genuinely thought we were going to lose this, and I'm sure a lot of you guys kind of feel the same way. I mean, we scored 25 points in the 4th quarter to their 21, which is why we were able to kind of squeeze out of here with a victory. A lot of it just simply came down to big stops, too, and big buckets. I mean, Jalen Brunson playing on a sprained ankle, 11 of 22 from the field, 30 points. I mean, I don't know where our team would be without Jalen Brunson. He's been fantastic for us, especially he's been facilitating great. It's just his shot, right? He's been finding his shot the past couple of games. I mean, give or take, he went through a brief, like really brief stretch where he was not inefficient necessarily, I guess, kind of, but he was struggling, and then past couple of games he's been lights out. Mitch with one of his better games of the season, 10, 13, and 4 blocks. Mitchell Robinson was super physical tonight. He went to the line 4 times, probably should have went to the line 4 more. The refs were letting a lot of it slide. And then I mentioned RJ Barrett, 24, 10 of 19 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. RJ has been shooting the 3 ball exceptionally well during our 7-game win streak. Tonight, that was not the case. Randle, 7 of 17. Randle had a great game, got off to a really good start early on, and Same thing. I mean, Randall, RJ, and Brunson is something we can build around. Now, is this Knicks team a championship level team? No. Like, I'd be lying if I said that the Knicks have a championship roster, but I do like where we're going with these picks, with these young guys. Coach Tip has us defending. And we definitely need to add in some more talent. There's no question. I like our role players, as I said. It would be fantastic if we can figure out financially for a way to bring in a free agent. So, like, for example, let's say we have a good playoff run, right? Maybe, second round, we pick a team to 7 games. Maybe we take the Bucks to 7 or something like that. Then we go out and we bring in a free agent because there's not anyone that I don't want on the team, right? Like, the starting lineup, Mitchell Robinson, we definitely need him. Like, we're not the same team defensively without him. He also has been such a better rebounder. Brunson, RJ, Randall's our main core, and then Quentin Grimes. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I do like our starting lineup, but obviously if that was Donovan Mitchell, right? Like, if that was Donovan Mitchell instead of Quentin Grimes, I mean, we'd be talking about the Knicks competing for a championship, but can Grimes get up to a star level? I mean, he absolutely has the chance. Him and Obi. Don't forget Obi's injured for another couple more weeks, but like, we have a ton of young talent, and if we just develop them, I mean, I guess you really never know, right? If we continue to develop these young guys, I mean, the sky is the limit, but just with the way that the NBA is designed right now, you need stars, you need superstars, and I mean, I'm looking at the Warriors, right, with Steph Curry, and like Andrew Wiggins was an all-star starter. I mean, Andrew Wiggins is not a superstar, but he's certainly an all-star caliber player in this league. I don't even know, bro. Like Wiggins should have been an all-star last season for sure. There's better players in my opinion, but then obviously, I don't know. It was just Steph Curry just had a magical playoff run, and they've got Klay Thompson and Kevon Looney, and they had a really good set of role players. We don't have Steph Curry though, right? Like, we don't have a top 10, top 12 player to ever touch a basketball, so that means that we're gonna have to be able to dominate with our second unit. We're gonna have to be able to defend lights out. I mean. And the Knicks have been doing that, right? They've been knocking. Like, what was our 3-point percentage tonight? 31%. Yeah, I mean, that's why we should have. Like, the Knicks should have lost this game. There's no doubt about it. They were honestly outplayed in this game, and the reason why we won was because of just big time stops at the end of this game and defensively. And that's the difference between the Pacers and the Knicks. This was not our best game, but like the last game against the Bulls, let's look at our 3-point percentage in that game, right? So in that game, we went out there and we shot 39%. That's going to be plenty enough. If we shoot 40% from 3 and we defend, we're going to be able to do some big-time things in this league. Let me know your thoughts in the video, bro, being real with you. Like I said, bro, I said this in the last video. I've just been so busy. For those of you that don't know, I covered the NFL for work, so, like, I'm always doing something. Especially Sunday. I'm recording this Sunday night. But I did watch the game. I had it on my big TV, and it was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the rest of the next season. If you haven't already, drop a like for the algorithm, subscribe if you're new. Next week, I definitely will be changing up the clips. I'm sure some of you guys might be wondering, or some of you might even have said something. I will be changing up the clips. That's definitely a promise. But for now, I'm just trying to get you guys my audio, because the clips don't even really matter, bro. Like, I'm just trying to talk to you guys as a fan of the Knicks. Join the Discord as well. Hopefully you guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you.